Hey, I want to follow up on yesterday's post. It's Monday and spring break is rolling, and I was reflecting last night as my husband was taking the garbage out. I had a pizza box. We do movie nights on Sunday, and we order pizza, and it's one of the best things we can do as a family with ages that are so far apart from each other. 2 16-year-olds right now because we have an exchange student, and our little 7-year-old. So yes, I have to kind of screen the movies to see if they're going to be appropriate for all ages, but for the most part, it's what we've been doing on Sunday nights. So long story short, my husband's taking the garbage out, and I had the pizza box, and I was going to walk out with him, and he goes to grab it from me, so I didn't have to go out. And I said, I'm coming out with you this time, and I, proceeded to take the pizza box out with me. And I was reflective because I know yesterday's post, I made it very clear I wasn't complaining. I was just making it also notable to the fact that even normal relationships can have hard days. And as I was reflecting last night, first and foremost, we cannot fill God's role in our relationships. God is truly all we need. The relationships we have here are a beautiful blessing, but they're imperfect, and our love for each other can be conditional, whether we realize it or not. And so you will have struggles. That's actually what Scripture says. In this world, you will have trouble. Not if, it's you will. It's a guarantee. So I did mention at the end of that video to look for your gratitude, and I did that last night. We actually had a really nice weekend, and yes, what I was saying yesterday was raw and authentic, and that's how I feel most Sundays. But come to really realize after I wouldn't say I vented it, I really was trying to encourage, so I hope it came off that way. Once I got that off my chest, I was able to really think about all the things that my husband did do over the weekend, and I was overlooking them as I was having that tiny little pity party for myself, because Sundays can be hard. So, we had done 3 egg hunts over the weekend. We went Friday night to our local park district and did a flashlight egg hunt. My husband came with for that. Saturday morning we went to our church and had another egg hunt, and my husband went to that. And then I do like to be busy, and he does not. So when I found a local, it's a place that's beautiful grounds, and they have tanks on the property. It's not super far from our house, and so we go there, a couple times a year. But they too were having an egg hunt, and so I had made up my mind I was going to take our 7-year-old, whether anybody came with or not. And so I did that yesterday. I took him on that little egg hunt, and he was able to climb on some tanks. And I think my husband took a nap, which is what he needs on Sundays to recuperate from a busy week. On top of that, Saturday we also got all 6 of us together for a brunch at one of my family's favorite restaurants. They have Saganaki there, and my kids love Saganaki. My husband loves Saganaki. I like it, but I really just appreciate seeing them all come together and enjoy a meal that I didn't have to cook. Our movie night last night was great. And so truly, looking back, I can say it was a great weekend, and my heart was full. And so, I wanted to come back on and share the other side of the hard, because when you do find gratitude for things, it just helps. It helps so many perspectives. So anyways, it's Monday, like I said. It's a rainy day here today, and my little 7-year-old decided to throw up this morning. Not fun. So we're, you know, doing things a little bit different. I actually just had a farm co-op order to pick up, and I grabbed some things from the store nearby that I will be able to go home and make some chicken noodle soup, which I always crave when one of my kids doesn't feel well. So I don't know how that works, but I'm gonna make chicken noodle soup. It's a perfect day for that. It's rainy, but we were supposed to be roller skating, and I feel terrible because of course I had made fun plans to do with my 7-year-old and his friends earlier in the week. You know, we were gonna do roller skating this morning with a couple friends from his class, and tomorrow he was signed up for a farm camp, which he probably will be fine by then, but I don't like to push it when he's been feeling icky in the belly, just because if by some chance you know, his belly starts acting up, I don't want it to be like a traumatic situation for him. So I'll be keeping him home tomorrow too, and then as the week goes on, you know, we're preparing for Easter. And, you know, it is what it is. That's what I say. Spring break, across the board the last few years, you know, usually the weather's not great. Usually there is some downtime, and we don't travel too often. You know, we've been known to go somewhere, but, so it's just kind of a matter of acceptance at this point. My husband's working, you know, and we're gonna roll with it. And I'm gonna keep a good attitude. My attitude hasn't been too bad today, so I cannot complain. I hope you are having a great day, and I will be in touch soon whenever I have something else that I need to get off my chest. Have a great day.